Are you looking to move to Northern Idaho, but not sure what town you'd like to end up in? In this video, I will go over a brief description on the location of all the little towns surrounding Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Let's take a quick overview of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Coeur d'Alene is located in the panhandle of Idaho. It is 13 miles to the Washington border, 61 miles to the Montana border, and 108 miles to Canada. It is also 450 miles north of Boise, and we are 310 miles east of Seattle, Washington. Coeur d'Alene is one of the most well-known cities in northern Idaho besides Sandpoint. It is located at the top of Coeur d'Alene Lake and currently has a population of just over 56,000 people. It is currently the 7th largest city in Idaho. It spans over 17 square miles and is at an elevation of 2,188 feet. Currently, the median house price in Coeur d'Alene for a previously owned property is $575,000. For new construction, currently the median house price is $686,000. Let's move north from Coeur d'Alene to Dalton Gardens. This is a highly desirable area because the minimum size lot in Dalton Gardens is right around an acre. It is considered a suburb of Coeur d'Alene, and population is currently at just over 2,700 people. It spans just over 2.4 square miles and is at an elevation of 2,264. The median house price currently in Dalton Gardens is going for around $850,000. There's not a lot of new construction in Dalton Gardens unless someone tears down an old existing home and builds a new one. All homes in Dalton Gardens are on a septic system, and beware that there are requirements for how often the septic system has to be pumped and the documentation you have to give to the city to prove it. Heading north from Coeur d'Alene and Dalton Gardens, we have Hayden and Hayden Lake. Both of these are considered a suburb of Coeur d'Alene. Hayden has two golf courses, Hayden Country Club and Avondale, and like Coeur d'Alene has waterfront property. There are two lakes, one of which is Hayden and the other is Avondale Lake, which is a private non-motorized lake. The population of Hayden is just over 15,000 people. Hayden spans over 10 square miles and is at an elevation of 2,287 feet. Median house price in Hayden for new construction currently is $630,000. For a previously owned home, median house price currently is $607,000. Post Falls is located west of Coeur d'Alene. It is a suburb of Coeur d'Alene and considered a bedroom community to Spokane. That is where people live in Post Falls but work in Spokane. It spans along the Spokane River and the Prairie area. Post Falls will continue to grow pretty rapidly because there is room to grow where Coeur d'Alene is close to being landlocked. Population for Post Falls is just over 40,000 people. It currently spans over 14 square miles and is the 10th largest city in Idaho. The elevation of Post Falls is 2,182. Median house price currently for a previously owned home in Post Falls is going around $500,000. For new construction, median house price currently is $546,000. Rathdrum is located 9.6 miles northwest of Coeur d'Alene and is 8.5 miles north of Post Falls. It too is growing fairly rapidly. Population is over 9,600 people and spans over 5.7 square miles. Rathdrum is located at the base of Rathdrum Mountain and along the prairie area. It is located in a snow belt, so that means Rathdrum does get a little bit more snow than the other towns near, with exception to Hayden. Elevation is at 2,211 feet. Currently, median house price for new construction in Rathdrum is $527,000. For a previously owned property, median house price is $509,000.